Hello my friends, it's July 28th, 2017, and it's time for today's big story. Happy Friday, everybody! Yesterday there really wasn't all that much going on. I mean, there was stuff to talk about, but like, nothing really noteworthy, which is why we didn't have a video yesterday. But today, we got plenty to talk about. It was actually hard to pick which story I wanted to go with, but I think there's one that is probably the biggest of the group, so make sure you check out all the other top stories over on Go Nintendo. But for our big story today, we're going to be talking about Capcom. So Capcom financial data came out for their Q1 report, and there's some good stuff in there, but there was some really good stuff for Switch owners. They say that Ultra Street Fighter 2, The Final Challengers, is that the subtitle? That game was a, quote, smash hit. They called it a smash hit. It sold 450,000 units already, which is pretty crazy when you're considering that it was a premium price, and it's just, you know, another remake of Street Fighter 2 with some other characters in there, but 450,000 units sold, so a smash hit, and Capcom says that now they're gonna bring some more stuff to the Switch. You know, obviously they were working on the Switch with other stuff, with Monster Hunter Double Cross Switch, which we still don't know if it's getting localized, but now, following this report, Capcom says that they are starting to prepare multiple Switch version titles. What does that mean? I have no idea. All we know is it means they're bringing more games to the Switch, which is not a bad thing. So, more games from Capcom on the Switch. Now, you know, Capcom has its famous brands like Resident Evil, and we already have Street Fighter, and Mega Man, even though it seems like they don't do anything with Mega Man anymore. And there's other franchises in there, so we don't know what they're bringing, but it wouldn't be a big stretch of the imagination to imagine that they are bringing over more of their big name franchises. So let's hope for new stuff. I would like new stuff, not more remakes. Barracks on Go Nintendo says, calling it now, Ultra Resident Evil 4 Alpha Super Complete Edition Deluxe. Yeah, that sounds a lot like Capcom. I was actually talking to somebody, a friend, a couple days ago, and we were talking about Capcom support on the Switch, and they were saying, well, what about Resident Evil 4? And I was like, I think we have enough versions of Resident Evil 4. It's been on so many different platforms, and remakes and re-releases, we don't need any more Resident Evil 4. I love that game, but let's let it take a break for a little bit. So yeah, like I was saying earlier, I would love new games. How about, let's think. How about a new Okami? That would be wonderful. Work with Platinum Games on a new Okami. I would love to see that. How about Zack and Wiki 2? I would love to see that. That's close to the Nintendo fans' hearts, especially if you had a Wii, because you might have played it on there. And you can download it on Wii U. So there's a few games in there I would love to see sequels to, but I'm all for original content, stuff we haven't seen at all before. But let's hope not too many remakes and re-releases. Alright, my friends, that's today's big story for July 28th, 2017. Thanks for watching and liking and subscribing and commenting. It's very much appreciated. I won't be back tomorrow with a big story because it's the weekend, but I will be back with the latest episode of the Go Nintendo podcast that records 3:15 p.m. East Coast time tomorrow, and we'd love to have you join us live. If you can't watch live, you can watch a recorded version right after, or you can download the audio-only version that night, or if that's not your thing, I'll see you on Monday for whatever Monday's big story is. So until then, have a lovely weekend, play some games, have some fun, hang out with friends and family, take it easy, relax, you've earned it, and I'll see you in a few short hours. Hey guys, RMC here from Go Nintendo. If you like what you saw in the video, why don't you give us a thumbs up and maybe even subscribe? We'd love to have you. If you want to see what else we're up to, you can check out GoNintendo.com for 24-hour Nintendo news. You can visit us on Facebook at Facebook.com/GoNintendo. You can check us out on Twitter at Twitter.com/GoNintendoTweet. And we're even over on Instagram at Instagram.com/GoNintendo. I put all the links in the description just to make it easier for you guys to follow. Thanks a lot!